Absolutely horrendous by Manchester United this evening. The worst performance of the season against the worst team in the Premier League. Let's have it right. An absolute calamity. A bunch of bottle jobs. A bunch of players that tonight didn't know their backside from their elbow. Absolutely pathetic in every single which way. Defending to Anzerby, just letting a man have a shot twice. Defending from the corner. Yeah, you could argue that Billy Sharp fouls David De Gea. Yes, you can. Of course you can argue that. But the weak defending and positioning from Tuanzebe and the awful challenging in the air from De Gea smash through people. No. And then our play tonight, slow, lethargic, a lack of ideas, an absolute abomination. And do you know what? We've done very well to get ourselves into this position. But games like tonight are exactly why. Forget the hype after the Liverpool game when you're buzzing and when you're happy. But it's exactly why you can't look at Man United as favourites for this title in any way, shape or form. The lack of mentality tonight, the lack of belief, the cowardice in the eyes of the players. It's embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing to be a Manchester United fan tonight. I absolutely am. It was a disgrace. And I am going to call out two individuals. Axel Tuanzebe, absolutely tin pot. Tin pot. Defending. Bruv, he's defended this country like Boris Johnson's defended us against COVID, bruv. Awful. Defended for the Man United like Boris Johnson defended us against COVID. Martial couldn't trap a mouse. Control off, no interchange, no interplay. And the reason I'm singling out Martial is all season, that's been the same with him. Atrocious. We've just been beaten by the worst team in the league. At home. When we're meant to be in the title race. Absolutely shambolic. Shambolic, and there is no defending it. There is no defending it tonight. The players, when they crossed that white line, weren't ready. They were slow, moving the ball too slowly. They weren't quick in their positioning. They weren't switching from side to side fast enough. And we get ourselves back into the game with a goal from Captain Maguire. And the defending! Embarrassing. And what I will call Ollie out on tonight is this. Stop starting Martial. He has to be dropped. His form, do you know what? Rashford's not in great form right now. Did well against Liverpool. Bruno has games here and there where he isn't great. But surrounding that is brilliant performances. Martial's been dog breath all year. I love Martial, one of my favourite players at the club. But he has to be dropped, and he has to be dropped now. Cavani has to be the starting number 9. Complete bottle. Absolutely disgraceful tonight. Absolutely disgraceful. Do me a favor and smash that like button. We're going to start getting the panel on really soon. Philip Hunt here says, absolute bottle jobs, embarrassing. Losing to Sheffield at home is the worst result you could have this season. Of course, barring getting beaten 7-2 by Villa. Happy that Leicester and Everton have dropped points too, but now City will win the league. City have got massive advantage to City tonight. Of course it is. It really, really is. Jesper here says, Ollie at the wheel. Listen, Ollie's made some mistakes maybe with the lineup tonight. For me, I put tonight down to one group of people, the individuals on the pitch. Their touch, their passing, their play was off. The system was there. You have to execute in it. Atrocious. And do you know what? The manager will be blamed because it's stars that everybody liked that let us down. You don't get that at a football terrace to call them all out. Tonight, Rashford, dog. Tonight, Martial, double dog. Bruno, he created a few openings, but overall not good enough. How many times do you want to kick the ball into a player's arse? Fullbacks, average. Centre-backs, not average. Dog shit! Matic, was he there? De Gea, weak, bruv. Nats piss weak. Title race. Chiefs. Absolute Chiefs, bruv. Jesse here says, no excuses for that. Did you know if did you know if the ball doesn't go forward, you can't score? Absolutely. I mean, it's just shocking from each and every single one of them tonight. And I'm going to throw Ollie. I'm going to throw Carrick. I'm going to blame the tea lady. What's she put in their tea today? What's wrong with them? After we beat Liverpool, you react, you come out, you play. None of it. Absolutely none of it. Some more super chats here. They've gone through too quick for me to read them all out. First one says, from Devil's Advocate, says, clear to see that we can't play against 5 at the back. Embarrassing performance. Bro, it's embarrassing tonight. We've beaten 5 at the back before. That isn't a good enough excuse for me. We had the players on the pitch to break them down. We created the openings. That's the bit that's really making my blood boil. The openings were there. We got in. And then the final ball, or the 1-2s, or the hold-up play wasn't there. It isn't the system. It was execution tonight. And it isn't about ability because they can do it. It's about having the bollocks, bruv. It's about having the bollocks. They had none tonight. 0 balls. Unique FC. Friend zone football. All the hard work, and then your man scores with your bird, bruv. Friend zone bullshit. I'm sick of I'm getting, do you know I'm angry? I'm angry now because the Liverpool draw is a catastrophe. It only worked out well if we won these 2 gimmies. We didn't do it. United, you're a disgrace tonight. Every single one of you players, disgrace. Disgrace, bruv. Every single one of you. Liam Neville here says, Terry, our owners, maybe Tim Pot, are messed up our title race, but you guys have no excuses. You can't handle the big games. Losing against the basement boy is shambolic. Do you know what, bruv? It isn't about excuses for me. It isn't about excuses for me because we weren't title favourites in the first place. Comparing Man United losing tonight to Liverpool being 39, nearly 40% worse off this season than last year, it's a good try, bro. It's a good try. I'm angry, but you're not going to trigger me into that one. Sai says, I've been saying this since day one. Martial has never been world class. He has been rubbish this season. Martial can't play number 9. Individual brilliance. Yeah, listen, tonight, who didn't want a bit of individual brilliance? Tonight was when you get none. But tonight, that means Ollie out as a happy because there's no individual brilliance. No system in the world works without individual brilliance. I saw 5 goals from City last night. Do you know how many of them were brilliant? Imagine thinking that. Imagine having the brain capacity of a castrated kitten. Jesus Christ. I don't really know where that come from, really. David here says, you thought it was going to be a turn up. You thought it was going to, be, we turn up, we get harder. To give us some credit, Terry, we worked harder than a cool girl on Friday. Okay, cool. Sorry, the language didn't make much sense to me on there at all. Who is that from? Is that from a Sheffield United fan? Yeah, you did work well tonight, bruv. We don't cover the teams outside the top 6, so I'm not so much talking about you, so I respect that. You deserved it tonight. You were the better team, hands down. Hands down. You had a 72-year-old Phil Jagielka out there defending Tuanzebe, a fucking pensioner. A pensioner. A pensioner in Jagielka showed you how to defend. You pleb, bruv. You pleb. For me, you've thrown away your Man United career. It was beyond bad. It was Sunday. It wasn't even Sunday League, bruv. My brother, who's nearly 40, who turns up to every game hungover, no hair, bit of a pot belly, bit gingery in his beard, no pace, wouldn't do that, bruv. Madness. Awful. We're going to get the board on. I'm going to start calling them the board rather than the panel in a minute. Mohammed here says, Terry said he would judge Man United's title chance after Sheffield United. How ironic that the title challenge died after that game. Hashtag Blue Moon. Well, I said I was waiting till after this game. And tonight has sent me a message. The only way we're winning this title race is if Man City fall off. That's it as far as I'm concerned. You can't lose games like tonight and expect to win the English Premier League. Is never, ever, ever, ever going to happen. Some more super chats, then the ball are coming on. Smash the like button. Steven says, to be honest, let's give credit to Sheffield United's performance tonight. Knowing some fans, they might blame you for saying we were going to win the league. Listen, I will credit Sheffield United's performance. I will, when I calm down. You guys are never are never in the title race with a PE teacher. Laughing my ass off. Thanks for making my day. That is from SS, who says that. Monster Ahmed here says, why did Ollie make so many changes? Shaw and Fred dropped. Because the team that started tonight should be beating Sheffield United. Even with Martial starting, we should be winning this game. Players on them tonight. Don't need Scotty Mack in midfield. Don't need no energy in midfield. Bruv, right now your dad wishes he pulled out. Anybody who thinks that? Terry, I think you need to make a video of yourself after that very passionate talk about mentality and winning the league. Bruv, they let me down tonight. That's why I'm angry. I know what I'm saying about mentality to win the league title is true. I competed for my country many, many times. Won with World Cups in my sport. Medals at World Championships. I was never quite good enough to become a world champion. But 27 times British champion. 23 times European champion. 4 times world championship medalist. Silver and bronze. 4 times World Cup winner. Ranked in top 3 in my category in the world for over 7 years in my sport. I know what it fucking takes to get to the ultimate top. And the only reason I couldn't surpass a couple of people at World Chat titles is because these guys were so good. Like, ridiculous, bruv. Like, I'm Andy Murray, that's Roger Federer and Djokovic there in front of me. It's like, fuck me. Even good mentality and a good diet. I didn't drink once for a whole year thinking that'll give me the edge. One of them knocked me out in the first round at a big tournament. So I went and got drunk. Fuck's sake. Listen, let's get the panel involved now. Keep your super chats coming. Man United bottled it tonight and you make me goddamn